Let's bring in Daniel Elwell, former deputy administrator of the FAA under the Trump administration. It surprises me that air traffic controllers aren't considered essential personnel who get a paycheck no matter what, but they're not getting them these days, right?
Oh, that's right, John, and thanks for having me. The controllers are essential personnel. That's why they have to come to work without pay, but it is without pay. The secretary's right. After a paycheck or two, many Americans will find it difficult to pay ongoing bills. And when you can't pay the bills, like daycare or things like that, then you got to make decisions. Are you going to help the family? Are you going to go to work? And I was the acting administrator in 2019 when we had the longest shutdown in history. And at about the 25-day point out of 35, the stress on the controllers is really what broke the shutdown at that time. And we ended it, because the delays and the problems with air traffic control came to a head. And that'll happen again this time.
Already there are staffing shortages among air traffic controllers, and the National Air Traffic Controllers Association president says this is only making things worse. Listen.
We don't have one facility that's a problem every single day. It might be short one day, but then, it might be Chicago one day, it might be Atlanta another, it might be Newark a different day. And so it changes day by day. And so it's anywhere between that 5%, we're always been above the 5% in the shutdown, but as high as 53% of delays are from the staffing shortages.
Obviously, they're the Secretary of Transportation, Sean Duffy. But anyway, again, it's just exacerbating a problem that was already pretty severe.
Yeah, there's a shortage of controllers. It's debatable how many, but there is a shortage on a good day. And during this shutdown, we're going to see that shortage exacerbated by the folks that aren't going to be able to come in after this drags on and on. The airspace will be safe, but your listeners can expect increasing delays, longer delays, longer cancellations, because the FAA will slow down traffic to maintain safety.
Yeah, we have a list of the airports that have already seen ground stops or ground delays. That's when the FAA says, don't take off in that jet because we can't get you into your next destination airport. So there's the list: Chicago O'Hare, Newark Liberty, Denver, Dallas, Phoenix, Houston, Las Vegas, some of the biggest airports in the country. And not surprising, because those are also the busiest. You say that safety is not going to be compromised?
No, I don't believe safety will be compromised. But to keep the airspace safe, the slowdown that the FAA is going to have to do when we have people calling in that they can't come to work is going to be extremely painful to the traveling public. It's exactly what happened in 2019. These controllers are fantastic, but you can't ask them to keep going on with no pay. The stress is too much. Yeah. So.
And do you think that will ultimately lead, cooler heads to prevail in Congress, and that somebody will get the government open again?
You certainly hope so. Yeah.
All right. It's not a good time to be flying. People are nervous about what's going on with the air traffic controllers. Daniel Elwell, thank you.
Good to be with you, John. Thanks.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.